Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, Chef IrixGuy rather, and I'm back again with another video. Now, in this video I'm going to explain something real, man. I got that much bread, I don't have any vegetables, I've got, let's see what I got here. I got some butter, so I can get some butter out here. Throw that butter down in there. And what are we going to do with butter? We're going to put this on about almost a medium heat. Let that butter do its thing. Yes, sir. We got bacon. Make sure it's still in date, and it is. That's good. Don't want to eat expired bacon, man. So I got my bacon, my thick cut bacon. Put this in there. And I tell you, man, you know, sometimes you're trying to find things to eat. You're going to see how this comes together. Put that in there. I don't want to use too much bacon because I want to save my bacon, man. Don't want to eat it all in one meal, even though I'm kind of getting fat because of this quarantine. Ooh, hate getting fat. But you know what? You still got to eat, so I'm going to eat and share with y'all some good stuff to eat, man. You know, and then I'll do the treadmill, the exercise bike in my house. I'm not about to go out around people, man. I want to get that pandemic. Touch raw bacon, so you know you want to wash your hands. You need to wash your hands anyway because of this pandemic. I'm going to do that while that starts going. And we're just going to go through this step by step so you can see what all you can do with a few pieces of bacon and a few other common ingredients that you may have in your kitchen. So yeah, so see, look at all that butter, man. I got that butter in there. Kind of move it around. Never touch a coated, I mean, this is nice cookware I got. I'm not touching it with the tongs. I use the tongs to flip the bacon. So we're going to get this going. Never put your bacon in. You don't want it too hot because what'll happen, you'll burn it. So, you know, for that reason, I just do I'm just doing 4 pieces. You know, I'm going to do that and get this butter just kind of, you know, people look at me, man, butter's bad for you, man. Yeah, I'm fat, but you know, I've been in quarantine and it's just part of it. So yeah, get that butter in there, get that goodness. I'm gonna let that start cooking. Now, you know, again, you don't want it too hot because you get it too hot, you're gonna burn your bacon. You don't want to burn your bacon. This is gonna be an exceptionally delicious sandwich. Just wait. And actually, while that's going, we can go ahead and start on our other preparations. So you're going to want to get you a plate, and on this plate you're going to want to lay out a few things here. So first thing you want to do is get, you know, depending upon how many sandwiches you're making. Now I'm kind of fat, so I'm going to eat 2 sandwiches. Get me 2 sandwiches out here. Put that bread out like that. And I've got 2 end pieces of bread. You know, we're gonna do something with that too. Just watch. So, you know, I've got all my bread there. Here's a little piece of bread pieces. So we're gonna get really fancy with this. We got our bacon cooking over here. We got our end pieces of bread that most people just discard. But we're going to do something really special with those. So while that's getting going on that side, we're going to prep these other pieces of bread. So the first thing I want to do is get some mayonnaise. You know, make sure your mayonnaise is not expired. Mine's good until November. Put some mayonnaise on this bread. mayonnaise on there. Get some fresh ground pepper. Man, I don't care what all you may be out of in your kitchen. If you don't have fresh ground pepper, you're pathetic. So you got to get some fresh ground pepper, put on that mayonnaise. Now that you got that on there, something else you need to have, you can't go without sea salt. Sea salt, so much better than an iodized salt. Don't want to do too much of this, but a little bit of sea salt in with that mayonnaise and that fresh ground pepper. Next thing you want to do is get some cheese. See, I got some cheese right here, man. Just a Colby Jack cheese. Now I'm gonna go lean with this. I'm only gonna use one slice for each piece, because I want to save my cheese for my cheeseburgers. So take the paper out. There's one piece of Colby Jack cheese, put it on top of that mayonnaise. And there's another piece of Colby Jack cheese, put it on top of that. Ideally, I would have rubber-coated tongs. I need to get some of those. Actually, I need to add it to my shopping cart. I'm not touching the skillet, though. I mean, I'm not that stupid. Whoa. Just because I'm barefoot and I talk with a funny accent doesn't mean I can't cook. Isn't that right? There we go. Getting this bacon ready here. Okay, it's flipped. Now what we're going to do is something really special. So see, I got these two pieces of bread, but we don't want to put them on yet, because I'm going to show you why. So let's just let our bacon do its thing here, man. Cook our bacon. Bacon's one of the best things that's ever been invented. This is also good with bologna. If you got some bologna in your refrigerator, you can do pretty much the same thing I'm about to do. And it's good, man. Nothing wrong with bologna. Get you some Vienna sausages and put on the side. And let this do its thing here, man. Let it do its thing. I came back through the other door over there. I'm a magician. So yeah, that's one thing. You know, you watch all my videos, Chef IrixGuy. You know, I don't put on a show. You know, I don't try to make things fancy. I just, you know, I'm all about the taste, and that's what's important to me. I mean, you know, taking what you got and turning it into something great. And I don't like to go out. I mean, I like to go out to eat, but because of the pandemic, man, I mean, it's like, well, I could go out to eat and be around a lot of people, or I could cook stuff like this, man. I don't have to wear my mask indoors. I can stand here and cook and eat without a mask. It's great. And see, you do want to keep this flipped, because you don't want to burn your bacon. That's super important. And I'm going to show y'all something here in a minute. It's going to blow your mind. Man, this is starting to look good. Mmm. Look at that. It's coming together, man. It's coming together. This is always messy, but it's always worth it. Mm-hmm. Love it when that bacon starts to looking like bacon. You know, after it's been in that butter, in the skillet. Mmm. Man. It's looking good. Just got to take care of your bacon, man. You don't want to, you don't want to rush it. You don't want it too hot because it's going to burn. You want to cook your bacon. You don't want to eat, it's not a steak. You don't eat it undercooked. So we're just going to make sure this is perfect. Now the art of cooking bacon, it comes with time, man. You can't just be a professional bacon chef unless you've been doing it for a while. So, learn how to manipulate your bacon. I mean, work with the tools you got. This isn't really proper bacon cooking tool, but work with the tools you got, man. Don't scratch your cookware, obviously, if you're working with these, and don't have silicone coated ones or whatever that plasticky stuff is. But yeah, you just want to get this to where it's looking good, but not. You don't want to overcook it. So we're getting pretty close here. Make sure I get all these pieces down in that butter. Thing you want to do next is get your little baking plate, because that other plate's my preparation plate. I'm putting all my stuff on it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. This is almost perfect, man. So now what we're going to do is we're going to check. Let's see. That piece of bacon I think is about, oh man, that looks good. If you could just smell this bacon right now. It's one of the best things about it, man, just smelling that bacon cooking. That end needs a little bit. Let's see, there we go. Kind of press your bacon, get it down in there and let it do its thing. Ooh, that piece is definitely done. I almost got it too done. Throw it out? Yeah, I did. And not throw it out, I'm going to throw it on the plate. And then that. And then that. See, that's what I mean. If you're not careful, you can almost get it too done. But again, too done is okay. You just don't want to eat it undercooked. So now I'm going to do this. Now this is where it gets real, man. Put your plate back over there. Get one piece of butter. Shove under this. Right under that piece of bread. Get you another piece of butter. shove right under this piece of bread. Put your bread back on the thing. Don't burn yourself. So I got butter under the bread. Now what I'm going to do is get my bacon. See, that looks good, man. It is a little bit on the more cooked side, which is fine. But you just want to get this on there. And then once you get that on there, then these top pieces that you had, see? You put that on there, and then this top piece, you can put it on the other one. Now you need a spatula. You just kind of want to press this because you're doing a few things. You're melting the cheese, but you're also toasting the toast. So that begs the question, you know, how am I going to butter this other side? Get you this little piece of butter here. Put it on the top. Put this piece of butter on the top. Just kind of, whoa. You don't want to keep that there too long because you don't want to burn your bottom of your bread. Actually, I probably would have been better. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. See, look at that, man. You got that buttery toast with a cheese and mayonnaise in the middle. It's just going to melt with bacon and sea salt and fresh ground pepper and cheese. Look at that. You think a grilled cheese is good, man. You just don't get it. I mean, grilled cheese is good. But this, oh yeah. Yeah, this is next level, man. And I'm still going to surprise you with with that other bread. So that's going to be a surprise. Now see, you kind of want to push this because, you know, one thing you like about that cheese when it kind of melts and then you got the butter on the toast and it just kind of creeps, you know, seeps through the toast. Just gives it that good effect. Ah, okay, that is looking good. I just one flip here. Do a little bit more. Yeah, see that one it's toasty. Just do a quick flip. We're going to take this end-piece bread that would typically be discarded, and I'm going to show you what we'll do with it here in just a second. So we've got these. We've got our cheese melted. Look at that. I mean, that is perfection, man. So we're going to put these over here so they can kind of cool off. You don't want them, I mean, it's too hot to touch right now, but yeah, just to show you, I mean, look at that. You've got buttery toast with cheese and bacon and mayonnaise, olive oil mayonnaise. So it's not quite as bad as regular mayonnaise. Now, what we got to do is make our, I don't like to give names to this stuff because thing I learned about food, there's so many people that cook stuff, and if you come up with a name and you say something and somebody's got a trademark or something, so I'm not going to name it anything. I'm just going to call it, you know, what to do with end pieces of bread that would typically be discarded. So this is exactly what I do. So I get some pepperoni. And I put the pepperoni on this bread right here. So I got pepperoni on there. And I don't have any, surprisingly, I don't have any pizza sauce. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, here we go. Just improvise, man. So I've got, from a fast food restaurant, I've got some buffalo sauce. So I'm going to put, I'm just going to dump buffalo sauce on top of this pepperoni. And then I'm going to put, I don't want to use any more cheese because, like I said, I'm using that cheese for my cheeseburgers on another night. So I'm just going to put a little bit of butter in there. Put that on top of the butter. Kind of let this get good and toasty, I guess you would say. So see, that's just the end piece of bread, again, that, you know, people would typically discard because it's the end piece of the bread, man. But yeah, just put that on there. Now, if you had some cheese, you know, it'd make it better because you'd have cheese and pepperoni. It'd be kind of like a low-budget pizza. But I mean, man, just, you know, the thing with this stuff is just work with what you got. And that's, you know, this is a tasty, it's a tasty treat. Look at that. Buffalo sauce, pepperoni, and bread. So, you know, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy at all. But I mean, the main thing with this is and always turn your stove off. You don't want to burn the crib down, man. So let's see here. So, you know, how does this taste? Obviously, you got to have a beverage that complements this, and right here's a popular soda. Ah. This is basically a bacon and tomato without the tomatoes or the lettuce. It's just like bacon and mayonnaise and buttery toast and cheese. And sea salt and fresh ground pepper. This is just buffalo sauce with pepperoni on buttery toast. So if you're like me, you make the best of the pandemic. You can come up with some pretty creative meals that taste great. So tell me what you think within the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Also, be sure to check out all of Chef IrixGuy's other cooking videos too. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Captain IrixGuy here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.